Hey, what's up everyone, welcome back to Car Reviews, the place where old school meets new cool, and today, we're taking a ride back to an era when horsepower was raw, trucks were built like tanks, and Chevy wasn't afraid to throw a massive big block V8 into a regular cab pickup and call it a street machine. That's right, we're talking about the 1990 Chevrolet 454 SS, a sleeper from the factory that brought muscle car attitude to the truck world when everyone else was still trying to figure out what performance meant in the 90s. This wasn't your average C1500. This was GM taking their legendary 7.4-liter V8, the infamous 454 cubic inch big block, and dropping it under the hood of a short bed, single cab pickup. No superchargers, no turbos, just straight up displacement, torque, and a whole lot of attitude. The result? A truck that didn't care about towing or payloads, it was built to burn rubber and make noise. Now let's talk design. The 454 SS had that sinister, murdered outlook that still turns heads 30+ years later. It only came in black for the first model year, like a tuxedo with a shotgun in the pocket. Subtle red pinstripes, body-colored bumpers, and those iconic 15-inch silver wheels with fat Goodyears gave it just enough visual flex to make you look twice. And when you heard it idle, oh man, that deep, lopey rumble was pure mechanical menace. Under the hood sat the real star of the show, the 7.4L V8, putting out 230 horsepower and a brutal 385 pound-feet of torque at just 1,600 RPM. This engine wasn't about revving high. It was about low-end grunt, that throw you back in the seat kind of power that made every green light feel like a challenge. Paired to a 3-speed turbo Hydra Motich 400 automatic transmission, this truck was more muscle car than workhorse. Rear-wheel drive, naturally. No traction control, no driving modes, just rubber, pavement, and your right foot. And yeah, it was fast. Not Ferrari fast, but fast in the way that mattered. Quarter-mile times in the mid-15s weren't mind-blowing by modern standards, but in 1990, for a full-size pickup, that was jaw-dropping. And if you had the guts and some extra cash, you threw on headers, a better cam, maybe a custom tune, and suddenly you were running with the big dogs on weekend cruise nights. Inside, it was basic but bold. You got a red cloth bench seat. Bucket seats came later, with a simple yet clean dash layout. A leather-wrapped steering wheel, analog gauges, a center console with storage, and let's not forget that classic cassette deck. It wasn't luxury, but it was honest. And if you were behind that wheel, you didn't care about soft-touch plastics, you were too busy listening to the thunder coming from the tailpipes. Now, let's talk money. Back in the day, a 1990 454 SS would set you back just over $18,000. Fast forward to today, and clean, low-mileage examples are skyrocketing. We're talking $40,000, $50,000, sometimes even more if it's mint, numbers matching, and unrestored. And modified ones. Fully built 454 SS trucks with performance cams, custom exhausts, upgraded suspension, those are fetching $70,000 or more, easy. Why? Because there's nothing else like it. It's part hot rod, part time capsule, and all attitude. And the rarity? Only about 17,000 units were ever built between 1990 and 1993, with the original 1990 model being the purest, black on black, no nonsense, all muscle. It was a statement vehicle, built for people who wanted to go fast and look good doing it, without ever stepping into a sports car. So is the 1990 Chevrolet 454 SS the greatest performance truck of all time? It just might be. It set the tone for everything that came after, from the GMC Cyclone to the Ford Lightning and even today's Ram Trax and Raptor R. But unlike those, the 454 SS did it without modern tech or electronic wizardry. Just iron, gasoline, and brute force. That's it for today's review. If you're feeling the big block love, smash that like button, leave a comment with your favorite old school performance truck, and make sure you're subscribed. We've got more classics and modern monsters coming your way. Until next time, stay loud, stay proud, and keep it old school. Peace.